What's up, guys? It's 7 p.m. We haven't been live for a while. This is the first live stream we've probably done in probably like 3 weeks, maybe a month. But we're live right now and we got some stuff to talk about. Or we've got some stuff to not talk about. That's the way you want to look at it. So I'm going to let the room fill up for a quick second, and then I'm going to drop a bombshell on everyone. Or I'm kind of going to drop a bombshell on everyone, but you'll see what I mean. What up, Lucas? What up, Laura? What up, Renee? What up, Jerry? What up, Kathy? What up, Diana? What up, Mitchell? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We're live. So check it out, guys. For like a week, maybe 2 weeks, I have been talking about and I have been keeping a huge, huge secret from you guys. I got something coming for you right now. A lot of people have probably been wondering, man, Tom's been quiet for the last 3 weeks. No new video, no new music. What's going on with Tom? He's been real quiet. It's been almost a month since my last video release. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what the hell's going on. Trust me, I was quiet, but I wasn't wasting time. I have been so busy putting this next thing together for you guys. And that's what this big secret is. And I'm not talking like big secret, offensive video triggering everyone on the internet, blah, 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 blah. The secret I've been keeping is way, way bigger than that. Okay? I know a lot of times I've come on Facebook, I've gone on Instagram, I've talked about it in my stories. Man, I got the craziest video coming for you guys. I got the most controversial, explicit, offensive, triggering video, blah, 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 blah. And that was all facts, but this thing that I have coming for you right now is bigger than all of that. Dare I say, what I have coming for you right now is bigger than everything I have ever done combined. I'm not talking break the internet for a day and get 1 million views big. I'm talking life-changing, career-changing, legendary, defining moment big. That big. And I've known about this for, I guess, a few weeks. And I haven't been able to say anything about it. And it has been driving me crazy. When you do the biggest thing of your life and you got to keep your lips zipped and you can't tell anybody about it, it's crushing. So just mark my words. Right now in this live stream, remember this moment when I said that the next thing that happens is going to be the biggest thing that has happened in my career, in my life, period. I'm telling you right now, the next thing that I do is the biggest, most life-changing, legendary, epic, insane. I don't even have the words for it. The next thing I'm going to do, it's not going to break the internet. It's going to blow everybody's fucking minds. There isn't going to be an internet left after what I do next. Life-changing, career-defining moment. And I want to tell you guys so bad. Seriously, killing me. But I can't tell you. What I can tell you is this. Over the next few days, I'm going to be dropping hints about it. You guys might figure it out before I even tell you. There's a hint happening right now. I'm literally dropping a clue right now. And I'm going to leave that up to you guys to decipher. If you can't figure out what it is, when this thing happens, you'll look back at this live stream and you'll remember. I don't need that.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm trying to say enough and not say too much, because I can't let this cat out of the bag just yet. Look around. Take a good look at everything in this room right now. There is a major, major hint. There's a major clue that's already dropped in this Instagram, or in this Facebook Live. So, over the next few days, stay tuned. Watch what I'm doing. Do your best to decipher this craziness, because nothing will ever be the same. This moment right now is the last time that things are going to be like this. Everything's going to change. I cannot wait to tell you guys what's up. I see a lot of people guessing in the comments right now, like what the clue is and what the hint is. All I can say is nobody's got it yet. So, okay. Over the next few days, I'm going to drop the hints. I'm going to drop the clues. What's going to happen, Hangover Gang, up until this point, has been a very amazing, close-knit community. All I can say is we're going to go from millions of Hangover Gang members to probably tens of millions. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen quick. So I hope you guys are ready for a bunch of new family members, because it's going down. There's no stopping this train now. I've made the decisions. I've pressed the buttons. I've done what I've done. There's no way for me to get off the tracks where I'm going right now. And like, usually when I have a big surprise, and usually a lot of people are upset by it. They're angry because it's something I said or something I did. I'm not even saying like that this one's going to be controversial or that this one's going to be triggering, but people are going to feel some type of way. After this happens, you're either going to love it and you're going to love me, or you're going to hate it and you're going to hate me. You're either going to be so happy about what's about to happen, or you're going to be so mad. It's going to be one of the two. There's not going to be anybody who's like, meh, I don't care. This is going to make everybody will have an opinion. Everybody will have a feeling about this next thing. So with all that said, stay tuned. Try to decipher the Da Vinci Code that I drop over the next few days. And here's to nothing ever being the same ever again. I guess the other thing I got to talk about really quick is these. Boom! The Billboard Plaques arrived. So, this is really crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the video of me opening these bad boys up, but I got 8 of them here. I got 3 more on the way. This one is for Fake Woke, presented to Tom Macdonald. Number one digital rap sales, number 1 rap hip hop R&B sales, number 35 on the Hot 100. So yeah, all the plaques came. There's another one right here for No Lives Matter. I got like 10 of them. So I just wanted to show you guys, because I don't know if you saw the video, but opening these things up, I got a little emotional, and I cried a little bit. It was really, really difficult for me to like fight back those tears and those emotions, man. It has been alarm going off. It's been a hell of a ride that we've all taken together. We did this independently. You can see right here, it says artist, imprint / label, and there's no label listed there, because we did this independently. All it says is Tom Macdonald. Underneath Tom Macdonald, where it would usually say the label name, it just says Tom Macdonald again. Because we never used a label. We literally got it out the mud, from the ground up. we did this together. Myself, my girlfriend, and all of you guys. Like, this is the result of all of our hard work, man. When I badgered you guys and hounded you guys to stream on Spotify, download on iTunes, watch the video, share the video, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't in vain, and it wasn't for nothing. We got 10 of these babies for 10 different songs. And it's just really incredible. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there. I love you guys so much. There is, every artist on the planet loves to say that they have the best fans in the world and they have the best supporters in the world. And you guys know me, man. I don't like to use the word fans. That's a dirty word to me. You guys are so much more than my fans. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. You guys are Hangover Gang. And we did this together with zero support from the music industry. We are literally, as independent artists, saying what we want to say, regardless of the mainstream narrative, all of the unpopular opinions and wild shit and fight the system stuff that's been in my music. We are literally the music industry's greatest enemy. #1 on Billboard. Fucking amazing. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. This is incredible. So I just wanted to show you. I got like 10 more here, but I doubt anybody's interested in me showing everybody every single plaque. So I just wanted to show you the fake woke one and say I love you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world. So there's that. I'm going to jump into the comment section and take some questions here in a minute. The last thing I wanted to talk about is my last album as far as the stars that came out 3 weeks ago. The Collab album, myself, Nova, and my best friend from Canada, Brandon. Look, I know a lot of people out there have ordered and they're still waiting, and we're going on 3 weeks now and they haven't got their orders yet, but please just be patient. We are shipping hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of orders every single day. I ordered 10,000 copies of the album. I didn't expect those albums to sell out. Those first 10,000 albums sold out in like the first 15 minutes. So it took me a week to get more albums, which delayed the shipping process. And that combined with COVID and how screwed up the USPS postal system is right now, it's just been really slow. But we're shipping hundreds and hundreds of orders a day. I'm getting to the point now where it's like, I don't think people realize that when I say that I'm independent, like I'm really independent. Like we do everything. Aside from write and produce the music and shoot the videos and build the sets and do the costume design, like I do all the marketing, I do all the digital single artworks and album covers, and we design the merch, and Nova and I do everything together, including dealing with the customer service in regards to albums and t-shirts and merchandise. So it's like me, Brandon, and Nova, which is kind of funny because that's the three of us that did as far as the Stars album. We do all the customer service together. So we're the ones going through the emails, tracking people's packages, checking on shipping notifications, and emailing you guys back. And I'm just getting hundreds of emails every day of people just talking to me like I'm a piece of shit because they haven't got their order yet. And it's like, I don't have the fucking patience to be talked to like that because I'm not a customer service rep. I'm a fucking artist. So it's like, it takes everything in me to not just be like, go fuck yourself, fuck you, asshole. But I can't do that. So I get really frustrated, take my time, exercise patience, and email people back, 3-4 days out of the week. And Brandon's doing it like 12 hours a day, doing customer service stuff. So it's just like, I'm at the point where it's like, do I stop autographing CDs? Because if I stopped autographing CDs, then the orders could go out much faster. Because right now, I have to sign everything before they can be packed and shipped. So if I wasn't signing stuff, I can just pack and ship it. The second people order, pack, ship, pack, ship, pack, ship, pack, ship. But I'm autographing them because I thought that was something special that clearly, you know, people think is cool. So I don't know if I'm supposed to like stop autographing the albums and then the shipping times will be like cut in half. Chill out and be patient. I don't know what to do. You guys let me know what means more to you. Do you want to get the albums like quickly, like within a couple days type of thing? Or is waiting a couple weeks cool and then that'll give me the opportunity to autograph them and then sign them? You guys let me know what you want to do, because I'm at like a crossroads where I'm like, I just want to get people their shit, but I also want to give people something cool, and that's part of me autographing it. But I also don't want to respond to 300 emails every day where people are like talking to me like I'm a piece of shit because they don't realize that myself, Brandon, and Nova do the customer service emails. So it's just difficult. It's like, I think that one of our greatest qualities as like a community, and one of my favorite things about my career, is that we've done this all independently. And it seems like a lot of you guys and a lot of people really dig that too. Hold on one second. Hold on. I saw somebody say something about... okay, somebody just said something about shipping. I want to read it. So it's like people seem to really like that I do everything independently, but then it's like, I don't have label services. I don't have people that can ship out all my stuff for me. I don't stamp my autograph on albums. I autograph them. I pack them. I ship them. So it's like, you can't be like, oh, I love that this is an independent operation and it's built from the ground up and it's grassroots, and then turn around and shit on the fact that like I'm not a fucking machine that can just print CDs and send them to you immediately. Like, this is an independent thing. So I hope that if an album takes 3 weeks to get to you, I hope the fact that you knowing that I packed it and I autographed it and I stuck the label on that envelope and I sent it myself, I hope that is special enough to outweigh the 2 or 3 weeks that it took. And it doesn't always take 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes you get it within a matter of days, but we just released an album 3 weeks ago and then 45,000 orders come in and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't expect this. How the fuck do we deal with this? And we're just like scrambling to get everything out the door as fast as possible. So I'm thinking that over the next couple weeks we'll have everything cleared up, and then we'll be back to everybody getting their orders within a couple days, and we'll be back on a smooth rolling, well-oiled machine. It's just right now with the giant influx of orders from the album, it's making it difficult. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about that. It's a difficult process for me. I'm doing the absolute best I can. On top of making music and shooting videos and blah, 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 I'm also autographing and packing CDs every night. And I'm sleeping 6 hours a night right now. I'm working, some days I'm doing 20 hours in a day. And there just truly is not enough hours in the day for me to get everything done that I need to do. So please just bear with me. Continue to be patient. I appreciate the hell out of it. Thank you. I'm going to jump in the comment section and answer some questions right now. So if you guys have any questions about anything, about my big secret, about when new music's coming out, about past music, past videos, me, myself, my life, whatever. If you guys have questions, start dropping them in the comment section right now. I'm going to answer as many as I can. Okay, I'm just flipping through here. I'm going to find some questions and answer them to the best of my ability. What do we got here? Grayson Malloy says, I play guitar. If I made a cool guitar riff, can I send it to you? Dude, you can send whatever you want. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm even going to see it because, like I said, The only emails I'm looking at right now are customer service emails, and I'm dealing with that. I mean, you're free to send them through. If I see it, I'll give it a listen, and we'll go from there. Brandon Hollifield says, Drake has a song called Still Here. Are you doing a song with Drake? I am not. I can confirm with you right now, 100%, that I am not doing a song with Drake at this point. Not to say that I wouldn't do a song with Drake, because I think Drake is fucking dope. But that's not my big surprise. That's not the secret I'm keeping right now. But shout out to you for thinking that I'm on the level where I could get on a song with Drake. I can tell you this, after I unleash my secret into the world, after I give you guys my surprise, we are very likely going to be on a level where we could legitimately do a song with Drake. I can tell you that. My big surprise will make doing a song with Drake possible. That's all I can tell you. Joseph Blom said, at what age did you realize that you are the greatest? Well, I guess I was today years old, because I'd never really thought that before you said it, Joseph. So I appreciate you for knighting me as the greatest live on Facebook today. I'm just flipping through here. Shauna Adams says, what's the picture right behind you? That's a SpongeBob painting. That is SpongeBob. That is Dexter's Laboratory. That is Merlin from Sword in the Stone. And that right there is, what the fuck's his name? From McDonald's. Ronald McDonald. And I actually drew these ones right here. All these ones in the white frames with the white backgrounds, I drew. This pink one is like a really famous artist. But all of these white ones here, I drew all those. I put my own art on the wall in the studio because I couldn't afford big fancy artists to I couldn't afford to hang their shit on my wall, so I just made my own. Reed Rosenbaum says, have you ever thought about doing a music video to Bully? Bully is a song off of my Ghost Stories album, which was not my most recent album, but the one before that, before Gravestones. In between Death Threats and Gravestones, there was Ghost Stories. Dude, I love that song. That song's always meant a lot to me because I was bullied as a kid. And that's where that song came from. And yeah, I considered doing music videos to it, but there was just other songs that ended up taking precedence over that. So not to say that it'll never happen, but I don't usually. I do so much new stuff all the time, new music and blah 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 blah, that I'm usually so focused on making videos to the new stuff and pushing forward that I like rarely ever go back and do videos from old albums. But that's definitely something to consider, and I appreciate the idea. Christian Aguera says, I see Chris Calico follows you on Instagram. Are you ever going to do a collab with Strange Music? I don't know. There's a lot of really dope rappers that follow me on Instagram, and I'm not like a big collab guy. I'm not like a big feature guy. Like, my creative process is like, I make all my beats, right? So by the time I'm done making the beat, I've already got a song in my head that I want to record to that beat. And within a couple hours of finishing the beat, I usually record the song, and I have video ideas, and then I mix the song, send it off to get mastered by Evan, blah, 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 blah. Like, by the time I'm out of the studio, I have a complete vision for the song that I just made. So it's been really difficult for me to, like, sort of leave a song half complete, leave space for another rapper, blah, blah, blah. It's just not really my creative process. My creative process doesn't lend itself to collabs and features. If I'm going to do a collab or a feature, I want it to be special. I'm not like one of these guys that's going to be out there who does songs with everybody and like 3/4 of their catalog is collabs. Like, I don't like doing that. That's not special to me. I want my features and my collabs to be special. And then not to mention, like, another reason why I don't do many collabs is like most rappers fucking hate me. So it's like, I don't ever want to put myself in a position where I put a rapper on my song and then that song does really well, right? And that rapper gets a bunch of fans off of doing a song with me. And then I find out after the fact that that guy's talked shit about me or that guy's posted some lame shit about me on the internet, blah, 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 blah. So I just like steer clear from all rappers. So many of them have talked so much dumb shit online and talked so much stupid shit about me that it's like, okay, cool. Like, I'm good. I don't need to have features on my songs. I'll sing my own hooks, even if people don't like them. I don't give a fuck. I'll sing my own shit. I'll make my own beats. I'll write my own raps. I don't fucking need anybody else in my song. I don't need to put somebody else on and give somebody else a platform who you know, has said less than desirable shit about me. So that's my whole thing with features. There's like a few different reasons why I just don't really do many of them. When I do features, I want it to be special, and trust me, I got some stuff in the bag that's gonna be special. I'll leave it at that. Joe Carbomber, interesting last name. Says, what helped you quit drinking? I'm 2 weeks in, trying to stop for good this time. Dude, I've talked a lot about my battles with alcohol and addiction and mental health and shit like that in the past. There was nothing that was going to help me. Arms going off like crazy because I got so many different things on the go right now that I have to make sure I get done so I can give you guys this big surprise. I just have reminders set in my phone, so they're just buzzing off. Dude, there was nothing that was going to help me quit drinking. That was it. I was having such a damn good time all the time. Why would I stop? I was having the time of my life every single day. What helped me quit drinking was I drank myself to a point where I had a total mental breakdown and lost my mind and almost died and contemplated killing myself for the better part of a year. So sometimes you have that come to Jesus moment where like you just end up in your darkest hour and you got to look your whole life in the face in one instant and decide like, am I going to continue living in this bitch and move forward and clean my act up and get my shit together, or am I gonna leave early? I looked death in the face from my drinking. That's what helped me quit drinking. There was no AA meetings, there was no rehab, there was no role model in my ear telling me that I needed to stop. It was literally almost dying and losing my fucking mind, and then the year that followed that mental unraveling. That's what helped me quit drinking. And I would advise you to find a solution for your drinking before you get there. Because once you fall that far down in a hole and you lose your fucking mind and you're no longer the person that you were before, it's really hard to put those pieces back together, and most people never do. So congratulations on 2 weeks, dude, and keep rocking and rolling. Keep heading in that direction. Billy McCoy says, I'm a truck driver. Do you mind me using one of your graphics from a t-shirt on my truck? Hell no, do it. And make sure you send me a photo of your truck when you got one of my t-shirt images on the side of it. I'd love to see it. Austin Pruitt says, did you watch Blood and Guts on Dynamite tonight? Austin clearly knows that I'm a wrestling fan. Blood and Guts is the AEW pay-per-view that was on tonight. I did not see it. I don't have time for anything right now. Like, the days, like, aren't even mattering. I have no idea what fucking day it is right now. I have been working my balls off for the last 2 weeks on what I'm about to give you guys. So I haven't seen any TV. I haven't played any video games. I haven't done anything but wake up, work out, and get to work. That's it. Harold T. Snyder says, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment? That's hard to say, man. There's been so many different things that I'm like really, really proud of. I helped my mom retire last year. I helped my dad do some traveling. I got my folks new appliances. I got my sister her wedding dress. Some really like amazing stuff. And that's just like personal stuff, you know what I mean? That might not be every rapper's greatest accomplishment, but I'm just like super close with my family, and that stuff means more to me than, you know, any Billboard plaque or anything like that ever will. I guess the one thing in terms of awards and accolades and shit like that is, where is it? Let me just see if I can find it here real quick. There it is. I'd say this is probably one of my biggest accomplishments. This is the Billboard plaque for No Good Bastards. It got 2 number ones. Number 1 rock digital song sales and number 1 alternative digital song sales. And it's important to me for a few reasons. I'm a rapper, as you guys know, and we went number 1 in rock, and we went number 1 in alternative. And on this Billboard plaque, that's me, that's my best friend, and that's my girlfriend. I'll just hold it up there so you can see it. Me, Brandon, and Nova. Going number 1 and getting a Billboard plaque with 2 of the most important people in your life is a really amazing moment. It's really, really cool. Brandon called me crying, holding his Billboard plaque on FaceTime. And I think just being able to present my girlfriend and my best friend with their first number 1s on Billboard, and I got everybody their plaques and had Brandon shipped to his house and surprised Nova with one here. Being able to present my best friends with their first number 1 on Billboard, one of the coolest moments of my life. Absolutely. Personal stuff and that I've done for my folks and done for my sister and done for my family and stuff like that. This is probably one of my favorite things I've ever done, ever. Good question. As Corey Lee says, has Joe Rogan or Bill Maher contacted you for an interview? Not Joe Rogan, but Bill Maher, yes. And I'm not exactly sure why that didn't pan out. I don't know if it was like they hollered at me and said they wanted to have me on the show, said that Bill was a fan of what I do, and everything seemed cool. And then I dropped Canceled and Clown World and spoke with them like once or twice more. And then that was it. And then didn't hear from him again. So I don't really know what happened there, if they got cold feet or they just weren't interested anymore. I'm not exactly sure. But Bill Maher, yes. Joe Rogan, no. Joe Rogan's on the bucket list for me. If you guys know, if anybody out there knows Joe Rogan, go tweet him or add him on Instagram and tell him that you guys want to hear me on the show, because I love Rogan. I would love to do that show. Chrissy Perry says, any thoughts on cancel culture attacking Snow White now? I don't know if that's legitimate. I haven't heard about cancel culture attacking Snow White. But if that is in fact truth, I feel the exact same way as I feel about cancel culture attacking Dr. Seuss and Mr. Potato Head and all the other dumb shit that they attack and try to cancel. How do I feel about them trying to cancel Snow White? Same as everything else. Fucking retarded. Fucking retarded. That's how I feel. Christian Bottom says, do you at Nova design your own merch? Yes, we do design our own merch. Every single t-shirt, every single everything we design. Samantha Lippincott says, how do you feel about younger kids listening to your music? I think it's cool. I have fans of all ages and sexes and creeds and colors and blah 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 blah. I think it's all rad. But like, if you're a kid and you're listening to my music, like, it's important for the parents to provide some context and some guidance. It's the same as if a kid's gonna listen to mumble rap. Like, is it necessarily bad if a kid hears music about guns and drugs and girls and cars and clothes and blah, 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 blah? Is it bad if a kid hears music about that? I don't think it's bad if the kid understands what they're listening to and they understand the difference between real life and shit that's happening in the music. That's where I think the big problem is that, like, a lot of people don't understand the difference. A lot of kids are impressionable and they're digesting this nonsense music that's talking about partying and doing drugs and spending money and girls and cars and clothes and violence and bullshit. And these kids don't know any better and they digest that shit and regurgitate it into their own fucking lives, and it fucks them up. So I think as long as you're conscious of what you're listening to and understand it, if you're too young to understand it, then I hope that kid's parents gives them a little context and helps them understand what they're listening to. So I feel fine about kids listening to my music. I don't think it's any worse than half of the shit you hear on the radio and half of the shit that they have access to on the internet. I think the real issue is, if the issue with the rappers talking about, to me, the issue to the rappers talking about the guns, drugs, girls, cars, clothes bullshit is that, like, they're talking as if that is real life, and then these kids think it's real life and look up to these guys, but these guys aren't even really living like that. These rappers talking about selling drugs and shooting guns and blowing money and all this stupid shit, a lot of these guys aren't even doing that. It's just shit that they say in the music. So I think that's the difference between them and me. I've said some wild shit in my music, sure, absolutely. But I think I'm pretty honest about who I am and the life I live and how I live my life. So I guess if a kid's gonna listen to me, at least I'm being fucking honest in my music, and I'm not glorifying and romanticizing taking Xanax and shooting guns and shit like that. So I think at the end of the day, if the parents can provide some guidance and some context to the kids and maybe give them a little bit of my background. Yo, this guy was an alcoholic. Yo, this guy had a mental breakdown. This guy recovered from addiction and mental unwellness. And look at him now, with no record label, with no manager, with no PR, no marketing, no publicist, no nothing. This guy independently has chased his dreams and captured that. And I think that at the end of the day, if you wipe away the tattoos and the foul language and the middle fingers and all the bullshit like that, you have a pretty righteous success story of somebody who never took no for an answer, never gave up, never backed down, and gave it everything that he fucking had. And it's finally starting to pay off for them. And I think that message is good for kids. That's all I can say. Dude, so many questions about this surprise that I have coming for you guys. Oh, it's killing me. I want to tell you guys so bad. So bad. But it's just like, I would tell you more. If this was just another controversial song and a controversial video, if this was just another thing like that, if this was just another album dropping, if this was just another thing that I'd already done in my life, like, I would tell you, I would give you more information than I'm giving you right now. But the fact of the matter is I've never done anything like this before. Nobody has ever done anything like this before. There isn't any independent artist, there isn't any mainstream artist that has done what I'm about to do. It truly is that big. I know that, like, it probably sounds like I'm just hyping this shit up right now, because I've hyped up a lot of stuff in the past. But when I hyped up Fake Woke, I wasn't lying about Fake Woke. When I hyped up People So Stupid, I wasn't lying. When I hyped up No Lives Matter and Canceled and Clown World, I wasn't lying. Those ended up being some of the biggest, craziest things I've ever did. And I'm not lying now. What I'm about to do is not some of the biggest, craziest things I've ever did. It is the biggest, the craziest, the most impactful, the most meaningful, the biggest, period, the biggest thing I've ever done in my life or my career. Period. End of story. Nothing measures up to what I'm about to do. All those Billboard plaques, combine them all, combine them with all the videos I've done, combine them with all the crazy stuff I've done in the past, combine them with the sold out tours, combine them with every accolade, everything combined. The sum of everything I've done does not equate to what I'm about to do. And that's facts. That was a really dramatic circle or a chair swivel there. I didn't mean to do that, but I think it added to the drama of the moment. That was dope. Devin LaFrance says, what is your favorite music video set you made? Because a lot of you guys know that I build a lot of my own music video sets. I break out the hammer and the saw and my drill, and I build tons of music video sets. I'd have to say my favorite music video set that I've built, I really liked Canceled, honestly. I really liked Canceled with the cage and like the lights on the cage, like flashing and stuff. That I really like that. I think Canceled is underrated because Fake Woke came out, and then I followed up Fake Woke a week later with Canceled, and I think Canceled got really overshadowed by Fake Woke. And I don't think a lot of people really gave a shit about it because Fake Woke was so big that it just sort of took all the steam away from Canceled. But I think visually my favorite set was probably Canceled. Clown World was really good too. Clown World was a lot of fun to build, but I think Canceled is my favorite one that I personally built. Andrea Prater says, you spoiled us dropping music videos every Friday. When is the next drop? We need our Tom fix. Dude, trust me. I'm so used to dropping music videos every Friday or every second Friday at least. I feel like this is weird. This is like an addict mindset, okay? When you're an addict and you're addicted to something, or you have quote unquote addictive personality, a lot of the times there's this thing that happens. It's called transference. So it's like, I'm not drinking beer all the time, so I've transferred that addictive energy elsewhere. So, and I've tried to transfer that addictive energy to positive things like exercising. So I exercise every day and do that whole thing. But the main thing that I've transferred my addictive energy to is releasing music. I release so much music because I'm actually like addicted to working and releasing stuff and dropping videos and blah, 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 blah. So these last 3 weeks, I haven't dropped anything. And I seriously feel like I've gone into like fucking withdrawals. Like I've been like, dude, in the last 3.5, 4 weeks, there's been some dark fucking days where I was like super depressed. Like I usually, when I wake up in the morning, boom, I'm like awake. I don't need coffee. I don't need none of that shit. When I open my eyes, I'm like good to fucking go. I'm out of bed, I'm working out, and I'm grinding and working on music shit and stuff all day. Like maybe like a week ago, I slept into like 12:30, 1 p.m. And Nova was like, holy fuck, like, what are you doing? Like, Nova's up, like, walking around the house doing her shit. She'd come in, she'd be like, yo, are you getting up? Like, what are you doing? And I laid in bed till like 1 p.m. because I was just fucking distraught that I hadn't released any music videos in 3 weeks. Like, I'm that, like, addicted to that shit. I felt like I was going through withdrawals. My like primary source of happiness in life is creating and releasing music. That's my source of happiness. So when I can't release music, I feel like all the happiness just gets sucked out of my life, and I feel like a loser, and I'm not working hard enough, and I haven't dropped the music video in 3 weeks. People are going to forget about me. My fucking career's over. This sucks. It's terrible. I'm awful. Like, I just fall into this fucking really negative, cyclical mindset where nothing's good enough. I hate everything. My music's shit. My videos are shit. I'm never going to release anything ever again. Blah, 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 blah. And I can sit here now and look at that and almost laugh at it because I'm like, holy shit, guy, like, calm down. But in the moment, it's so real feeling that I just like shut down and sort of withdraw into myself. So when you say, yo, you haven't released a song in fucking 3 weeks, we need our fix. I need my fix way worse than anybody out there could possibly need theirs. And I respect you and I thank you for wanting a new video, but trust me, I feel that fucking pain. And it just so happens that now the reason why I'm no longer upset about it, the reason why I'm no longer upset about, oh, I haven't released a music video in 3.5 weeks, is because I know what's coming right now. And I know that if I chose to not release a music video for the next 6 fucking months, or the next year, or the next 1.5 years, and then I unleashed my secret into the world, and then I released my surprise onto the internet, I know everything would be okay. Everything would be totally fine. That's how crazy what I'm about to do is. And because I know what I'm about to do is that crazy, and it's going to have that big of an impact, I feel so comfortable. I'm no longer fiending to release a music video or drop music. But, like I said, I've already made the decisions to do what I'm about to do. I'm already locked into it. There's no changing it now. So now I have no choice but to work disgustingly hard right now so I can give this thing to you guys. You're gonna freak the fuck out. Anyways, that was my tangent on when is the next video drop. Jesse Garcia says, would you collab with any rock band? If so, who? Yeah, man, love rock bands. I'm like not hip to like what the newest, latest and greatest bands are or the latest and greatest rappers. I'm just not hip to it because I work so fucking much. I don't sit around and listen to music or watch YouTube, or I don't smarten myself up to like what the newest shit is. But there's like, I mean, fuck. There's so many incredible rock bands. I wouldn't even know where to start on that. Maybe like Korn, Limp Bizkit. Who else is out there? I mean, Korn and Limp Bizkit are like from my generation. No pun intended. And if you're a Limp Bizkit fan, you'd get that. My generation, because we won't ever give a fuck until you give a fucking. Anyways, Limp Bizkit or Korn would be cool. If we're talking classic rock, I want to do something with Jimmy Page or Robert Plant. That's bucket list. Those are the lead singer and lead guitar player from Zeppelin. So I don't know. Are you guys hip to what's cool in the rock world right now? If you guys got some favorite rock bands, hit them up. Tell them to hit me up. And maybe we can get something done. Feel like Andrew Browning said, do you feel like the music, your music is changing the way people raise their children? Fuck, I don't know. If it is changing the way people are raising their children, I hope it's changing the way they're raising their children for the better. Because it just seems like most of pop culture right now is not doing anything but fucking destroying the youth right now. So, I hope that what I'm doing in my music can be a little bit of a remedy for the damage that's already been done. But I couldn't tell you. I hope it's having a positive impact for sure. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on. Looking for questions. I'm just flipping through here, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm looking for question marks. Ooh, it looks like a couple people are coming pretty close to what the clue is. Because I said there's a clue in this live stream right now. I haven't confirmed what it is, but a couple people have come pretty close. I'm not going to lie. Just stay tuned over the next few days. Trust me, I'm not going to be subtle about the fucking clues. The clues are going to start dropping like in the next 24 hours. And the first clue I drop, you guys are probably going to be like, oh my God, I know what he's doing. So, just stay tuned is all I can say. Oh, somebody just said Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dude, I love the Peps. Love the Chili Peps. Would love to do a song with the Chili Peps. One of the greatest bands of all time. I'm just flipping through here. John Weaver says, bro, do you have an Xbox? Do you play video games when you have time? Bro, I'm a huge gamer. I love playing games when I have time, but unfortunately, I haven't fucking had time in what seems like forever. But I got the Walking Dead video game for PlayStation VR with the little headset and shit. So I was out here killing zombies like a motherfucker for a few weeks. It was sick. I haven't fired up my Xbox in a little bit. But last night, I'm telling you guys, I got so many alarms on this phone. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they just keep going off. Last night, I downloaded Pokemon Snap on Nintendo Switch. That's the new Pokemon Snap. Like when I was a kid, I had Pokemon Snap for my N64. If you guys don't know what Pokemon Snap is, you need to go fucking play that game. Essentially, like you're a photographer and you take pictures of Pokemon in this video game. I know that sounds fucking whack, but it's dope as fuck. So, Pokemon Snap originally came out like fuck, it must have been like 15 years ago or something, on Nintendo 64. And they just dropped the new Pokemon Snap like 2 days ago. So I downloaded that bitch on my Nintendo Switch. And I just started playing that last night. But I could only play it for like 15 minutes because I was working all day. And by the time I got into bed, it was like 2 a.m. And I can't be up playing Pokemon video games till 3 a.m. when you have as much shit as I do on your plate. You cannot be up till 3 a.m. playing Pokemon video games. You just can't. That's a no-no. It's already bad enough that you're a 31-year-old man or a 32-year-old man and you're still out here fucking with Pokemon. You cannot stay up till 3 a.m. playing Pokemon video games. So yeah, I've been playing the PlayStation. I've been playing the Switch. Haven't fired up the Xbox in a little bit. I've been wanting to get the new PlayStation and the new Xbox, but they're sold out everywhere all the time. We set our alarms on our phones to let us know when Walmart and Target and shit are going to be restocking. And the second Walmart restocks, boom, we're on the website, adding that shit to the cart. And then by the time we get to our shopping cart to check out, the fucking Xboxes and PlayStations are sold out in like 15 seconds. So I'm pretty sure there's like some 14-year-old asshole with his mom's credit card number sitting in his house buying like fucking 40 PlayStations at a time. And that 14-year-old kid, that's the prick that's selling the Xboxes for $1,500 on Amazon and StockX and Grailed and shit like that. This guy's literally making a come up off of marking up Xboxes to 3 times their value. Like, those fucking things dropped like 3 months ago. You still can't get one. Like, what the fuck is that? When I was a kid, I don't ever remember. I had every video game system. I had Super Nintendo. I had Sega Genesis. I had Sega CD. I got PlayStation. I got N64. I got PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, the GameCube. Fucking, I had every video game system. Sega Dreamcast. Boom. Shout out to everybody that had a Sega Dreamcast. That was the shit. And it was rare. Anyways, I had like every system. And I always get them within like the first 2 days, 1 or 2 days that it was out. I'd save up my money, I'd go buy the shit, whatever. I don't ever remember there being a video game console shortage. Like, what the fuck is that? A shortage of video game consoles? It's a pandemic. Half of North America is still locked inside their fucking houses. You'd think this would be they should be making more video games. They should be making more video games than they've ever made, ever. Then I wouldn't have to be sitting around at my house with my thumb up my ass. I'd be playing fucking video games. Anyways, to answer your question, video games are tight. Just flipping through here, looking at your guys' questions. Ashley Weaver says, hold up. Ashley Weaver says, will you produce an album with all of your single hits possibly one day? My next solo album, as far as the stars, my collab album, boom, that's done. It's back to solo Tom. My next album is going to have Fake Woke, Canceled, Best Rapper Ever, Clown World, what were the other big songs I've put out lately? My next album is going to have all of my biggest shit on it. Because Fake Woke, Clown World, Canceled, all that, those aren't on an album yet. So my next solo album, it's going to have all those. It's going to be like 25 songs long. Pardon me. So it's going to have all those records. I need a drink of Gatorade. It's going to have all those records plus like 15 unreleased songs. So all the big ones that you guys love, that's on my next solo project. So that's going to be the biggest album of my life. And it's still not as big as The Secret that I'm about to drop on you guys here right away. Still not that big. Crazy, right? Okay, yo, check it out. I don't know how long we've been on here. Usually we do like an hour and a half. I feel like we've probably done like an hour, but like I put part of this secret, this surprise that I'm getting ready, I put it on pause so I could come do it. I forgot this morning. I did all my Facebook and Instagram stories, and I was like, yeah, we're going live tonight, blah, 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 blah. Let's go live. It'll be fun. Haven't done it in a while. And then Nova was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You have so much work to do already. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to get your shit ready for this surprise, this secret. She's like, you don't have fucking an hour to go live on Facebook tonight. You have like so much shit to do. And I was like, okay, well, I just won't go live. And then she's like, you already announced it in your story, you idiot. You have to go live. You told everybody you were going to. And I was like, fuck. You're right. I got so fucking excited about the secret, about the surprise. And I wanted to tell everybody that I had a secret and a surprise. I got so fucking excited about it. I forgot that I had to go complete the secret surprise. So then I fucking told everybody I was going to come here. And now I'm here telling you guys that I have a secret surprise while the secret surprise is sitting over there, not getting any work done on it because I'm here telling you that I have one. So if I don't leave right now, this is all going to be for nothing. I have to get your secret surprise ready. And on that note, you know, a lot of times we talk about mental health and addictions and talk motivational stuff and tell inspiring stories, and I tell stories and we really get into it. We've had some really deep live streams. I feel like today was a little bit scattered and crazy and just loud for the sake of being loud, and maybe we didn't talk about important stuff like we usually do. So I'll make sure that our next live stream, I'll be serious Sammy, and we'll make it count. We'll make it be an important one. But really, today, I just wanted to tell you guys that I've got a secret surprise, and I can't tell you what it is. But just know, everything is about to change. Okay? Remember this moment. Take this moment in right now. Everything is about to change. Remember I said that? Hangover Gang, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. There's 3,000 of us still here. I hate to leave you guys hanging. I hate to leave you high and dry. But I have to go finish doing the most important thing in my life. I cannot wait to give it to you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping clues over these next few days. The clue of all of them is happening right now. I love you. Got something big coming for you. It's Hangover Gang forever. I hope everybody is healthy and happy. And if you're not, I hope you are soon. Keep fighting. Be brave. Be strong. It's Hangover Gang forever. I love you guys. Peace.